Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then hi, my name is Shelley. Today the video is a little bit different. Today we are going to be talking about septum piercings. The other day my friend was over and I was talking to her, as you do, and she said, oh, I really like nose piercings, but you know, I wouldn't do it. And I was just like, what? I was like, yes, you'd be fine, get it done. But basically that's what I wanted to get at, the fact that this sort of piercing is one that's not everyone is gonna like. I know for sure my dad doesn't like it. My brother, when I saw him, was like, what the f is that in your face? Quote. And my mum isn't a fan of piercing, so I'm pretty sure she probably isn't much of a fan of it. But I'm very much about, as a person, and if you take anything away from my channel, please take this, that do you. Don't let other people influence your opinions or what you want to do, because life's too short to care what people think, really. And I think it's really important that you surround yourself with people that share that same mindset. Like, the people you surround yourself with should, like, do you want to be surrounded by people who are bringing you down and speaking negatively? And like, if you go, oh, this is really cool, I'm thinking I'll wear this, or I'll buy this, or I'll get this, or I'll do this, and they go, don't do that, it'll look stupid. Like, do you want that in your life? Why I actually got the piercing done, I'm very much an impulse person. So I went with my boyfriend to see Deadpool. So I've had this done quite a while now, because that was when it was in the cinema. And there's the X-woman in that, with like the short hair. She has it done, and I saw it and I was like, I need that. So on my next day off, I went to town and got it done. So going to get the actual piercing, I always used to go to the same piercer for all my piercings. I want to say, before I start, I have had a fair few piercings. I've got my ears pierced, got my belly pierced, I've had this side of my nose pierced as well as this, and I've had various places in my ears, and I've had lots. I've probably had everything. Might be an exaggeration, but I've had a lot. When I got it done, I went to the piercer that I always go to. She moved, and I can't go to her anymore, which is annoying because I don't have a piercer I like and I trust. But I went to her and I said, you know, I want my septum pierced. She was like, okay, cool. And I was sat down and she was sort of like prepping everything, and I went, I was like, is it gonna suck? And she was like, do you want the honest opinion? And I was like, yeah, just tell me. I'm still gonna get it done regardless, but I just wanna prepare myself. And she went, it's really painful, and it's hard for me to like get it through because it's such like firm cartilage. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, psyched. And she got the needle on that, and I'm very much like, when I go and get a piercing, I will close my eyes and I like literally like breathe in and out through my nose. So I was probably like snotting all over her. I'm sorry. But I just did that, and she did it. I felt like a pressure and a pinch, and it like stung. Like any piercing, but it like, she stepped back, she went, oh, and I was like, what? She went, I've never done the one that good before. It went straight through. It doesn't normally do that, apparently. Apparently it's more of a fight. And when she like got the jewelry in that one, she was like, can I take a picture, because I've never done one like that before? And I was like, okay, go. So I was very lucky with mine. Maybe I have weak cartilage in my nose, which probably isn't a positive. But she didn't have to fight mine too much, which meant I am lucky and mine's very straight. So the piercing always kind of sits straight and it moves with my nose. So I don't get the horrible, some people when they get it done at an angle, it will constantly sit like this or something. Mine tends to sit, just make sure it's straight, very straight. So I'm lucky in terms of that. It was uncomfortable. The afterburn of it, that was uncomfortable, as with any piercing. But I actually found the outside of my nose way more painful. Like, this sucked. This was uncomfortable. This really hurt. So in terms of that, if you've experienced that and you thought that hurt, then you're going to be fine with this. One thing I will say that I think is really, really good with these for the healing process, and if you're like me and you have a job where you can't have a piercing in your face all the time, this is what another thing I really like about Septum is that it's versatile and that you don't have to wear it all the time. The amount I get asked by people I work with, my friends, like, oh, do you still have that like done? And I'm like, yeah, I always have it in my nose. It's just, it is this little end bar. So that literally, I put that in and I fold it up and that sits up my nose. And no, I do not feel it. It's not uncomfortable. The only time I feel it is if someone like grabs my nose. And you don't think that happens a lot, but it does. Like there's been times when I didn't realise where I like had an itchy nose and I go like squeeze it or something. And in early days of having it pierced, that really hurt. I was also mucking around my dad and he squeezed it and that hurt too. But these bars are definitely, I would highly recommend one of these. With any piercing, go for surgical steel or titanium. Titanium preferably. Less people have reactions to titanium. So you hopefully won't get any irritation or anything like that. And the good thing about these, I think they really help when you're healing. Just have it turn up in your nose. So it's not like a ring, it's not constantly moving, it's not twisting. Although there is a bit of movement in it, enough for it to stay clear, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't like swing round and give you irritation. Even myself to this day, if I wear a hoop or stuff for too long, I can feel it. It can sometimes irritate and make it uncomfortable. So if you're going to get it pierced with one of these. I would strongly suggest getting it pierced with an end bar. You can pick them off of Amazon and eBay for cheap. So even if they don't pierce it with this, maybe if you're going to go get it pierced, ask them if they'll take one with you and ask for them to put it in, because I know a lot of places don't do these bars. In terms of the care for it after getting it pierced, it is a hard, I would say, it's a difficult piercing to clean. I, touch wood, didn't actually have any problems with infection or anything like that. But what I did use was like a antiseptic like first aid spray, and like once or twice a day I would get the thing and I'd lift my nose up and spray, and then again the other side, and just let it run out. Because I'm sorry you see too much, but it is literally pierced right up high, so it's hard to get in there. It's not particularly easy to get in there and clean it properly. So that was definitely the best for me, having a spray. And I wasn't really wanting to stick cotton buds or anything in there, because sometimes the fibres from that can get caught and that irritates it. So I found it best just to spray and like stand with a tissue and let the spray run out and dry itself. And then I didn't have any problems with it. And when it came to changing it and stuff, I found it quite easy to change it and find the hole and all that stuff. But yeah, again, like I said, it is a really good piercing if like you don't have to wear it all the time. It is a bit of an out there piercing. Like obviously if I'm in a real nice, you know, 50s pin-up dress and then I've got a hoop in my nose, I don't think that goes. That's me. So it depending on the look and what I'm wearing, I can decide whether I want to wear it. And if I don't want to wear it, then I just have this little guy turn up inside my nose. And again, with my work, I'm not meant to have piercings, so they don't know it's there. Shh, don't tell them. Yeah, so it's very versatile. You can wear it when you want to wear it. It's not one that you get done. You have to have it on display all the time, because else it's going to close up, because you can hide it. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little talk on my septum, as I get asked so often about it. It's one of my favourite piercings. I don't regret it. I've had it for a long time now. I got it done probably in about 2016. Does everyone like it? No. Do I care? No. Just do you guys do what you want to do. Don't worry about people. Life's too short to worry about people. I hope this video helped you out, and please don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.